So I left the house this morning and I was like, oh, maybe you should have packed a jacket.
For tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For tonight. But you run out of this building to your car so fast, I don't think it'll
Don't
be a
even
problem.
feel it.
I feel, to be fair, everyone does that.
They do.
At 6:30,
Thank you.
for someone who is on the night shift, I can
Yeah.
confirm once 6:30 hits, there is a
Bam.
mad dash to
Gone.
the parking lot.
Gone. But in normal circumstances, yes, I actually brought a jacket because I think this is the first night where it's like, it's legit. We're going to drop down to freezing in a lot of spots. We got to 57 today in Portland. You know, earlier in the week when it was 86, we talked about how where we'd go, that cool down would be a lot closer to normal than the 86. And here we are, 57. Yeah, sure, but the normal high is 62. So it's really much closer to what we normally expect this time of the year. Freeze warning in effect across the entire coastline here, inland as well. And as I mentioned, the only spots not under a freeze warning are spots that have already had a hard freeze this year. And so they don't issue them over and over and over again, or it would go on all winter. And so these are the spots that will see the first freeze of the season tonight. And I think we will. It looks pretty cold, about 30 to 32 along the coastline, upper 20s inland. As I mentioned, I really slashed the temperatures here from Sanford to Freiburg and Berlin as far as the computer model guidance versus what I think is going to happen. A lot of times there's just a bias to keep temperatures too warm overnight. When skies are clear and the winds are flat, it's going to radiate out, I think, pretty fast. And so watch what this model does with the overnight lows. Gives us a 34 in Freiburg. I'll take the under on that pretty easily. And I think most of us start off cold tomorrow morning, but we end up with a nice day, right around 60 degrees. The winds aren't as strong as today. Still a little bit of a southwest breeze, but not too bad. A lot of sun, 60 degrees, all good things, about average for this time of the year. Saturday looks good too. Mid 60s on Saturday with a mixture of sun and clouds, but more sun than anything. That's the lock of the weekend, and then it gets cloudier on Sunday. Is a system down to our south, which we'll talk about in a second, but clouds come in from the south. A lot of these are high, thin clouds, but there'll be some mid-level clouds in there too. So temperatures probably closer to 60 on Sunday. The whole week, the models have really struggled with this subtropical low and how it interacts with the ridge to the north. European model continues to keep that rain down to the south. The GFS, though, brings the rain in. It's legitimately a rainy day on Monday as opposed to just an isolated shower over southern Maine. We're leaning towards the Euro. We have showers instead of more consistent rain, but certainly we could use that rain because when you look at the drought monitor where it was last week, compared to the one that just came out yesterday, there's been an expansion of severe drought and extreme and severe drought. And so any rain we can get would help, and the rainier solution would be better. That Monday forecast also kind of hinges the rest of the week. So if the Euro's right and the rain stays to our south, then Tuesday showers will come off the board as well. So it has a lot of kind of ripple effects there. But the models, again, continue to struggle with how that's going to work out. Hopefully we know more with more certainty tomorrow morning, but I would say in order, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, that's how it's going to go as far as the longer weekend goes.
Okay, you heard it here. That's the plan.
Yeah, not first, but you heard it here.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, thank you.